Hello. And, to an extent of another kind, hello.
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 Hello. We have friends again.
Yay.
Hooray for friends. I've also worked out.
Friends that you are definitely not going to be backstabbing.
No backstabbing. I have not looked up all of the things I'm going to give you in advance at all. But yeah, I now have the Discord app on my computer, which means that we can have your names on screen and when you're talking, so people know who's saying things, which is nice, and who's here.
Yes.
I do need to do that by going like that. Yeah, there we are. But it's there. We have friends. Yeah.
Some good variety of friends.
Good variety of friends. Got a rag. Have we ever worked out how to pronounce rag?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I think I've pronounced it differently every time I've said it.
That's absolutely fair. Only hobgoblins can pronounce it properly. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there's just one of those guttural sounds that you can't make. You have to like do it in the back of your throat, and no one can ever say it right. So he's just kind of like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You know, the hobgoblins have a slightly different throat physiology, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So we're doing more doodles, more doodle times, more wiki doodles. I hope you've all got your wikis ready.
Sure.
That's well, that bodes well.
Wiki.
I think
Wait, we were supposed to pick one beforehand.
Yes. To be fair, you've posted like 20 over the course of the past few weeks, so you've definitely got your sort of pick of the litter. But yeah. Also, hey, you know my usual excuse of I haven't drawn anything today. Basically speaking, I haven't drawn anything all week, so that's my that's my excuse. I drew a blob cat and a cactus.
Well, I mean, it is Sunday, so it's not like there's been much week for you to draw with.
You consider Sunday to be the beginning of the week. I consider it to be the end. That's interesting. I remember the first time.
That's how our calendars are set up.
Yeah, our calendars have Sunday at the end. Weird that something like a calendar can be different from place to place, isn't it? Funny old world. Anyway, let's do doodles. I have not organised a rota for today. Should I have done that? Probably. I don't know.
It's fine.
Does it sound? Am I being too teacherly to say we need a rota?
I think it's fine.
We need it.
It's just so we don't end up, with one person giving two prompts. It's not the end of the world. It's just, I like things to be neat.
Yeah. We need some semblance of like orderliness.
See, now you put it like that, maybe we don't.
Orderliness is not the right word, but I forgot all other English words in that moment.
No, it just feels not on brand for us to have orderliness. So
It's
more like just a tad less chaotic. That's closer.
Chaotic. I don't know. Trying to think of a small chaotet. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, what wikis do we have? What have we got to look forward to? Self-confidence.
I have a Harry Potter one.
Harry Potter? Marvellous.
Yeah.
I have similar initials. I have the H.P. Lovecraft wiki.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever we draw will be fine.
Yes, exactly.
Because nobody knows what
everything is indescribable.
I did do a test, and one of the things that came up was a creature that sometimes looks like a goblin, sometimes looks like a satyr, but could look like anything in between. So it's like, you guys have the easiest job today.
Okay, but what's in between the two?
I don't know.
Indescribableness.
Associated with big ears.
Like there are some things where it's like, okay, there's some obvious like scale between the two things. It's like, what traits go between the two? Like, like if you're saying, okay, we're drawing something between like a dog and a human, it's like, okay, so mix and match some dog and human traits. But with this, it's like a satyr. What?
All of the features.
Yeah, like sort of area or something, isn't it?
Who knows? Okay.
It's my got like fluffy chests and.
I think I'm going for the Elder Scrolls wiki, just to
Ooh.
give people a bit of sanity.
That was the opposite of my plan.
And
yeah, we balance each other out.
Well, and I've got the Disgaea, however you say it, wiki open to remove any of that. Because this game is very weird.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it.
Given that we brushed up against, what was it called, Mara or something last time, like, I don't think we can really get, well, I don't want to say we can't get weirder than that, but.
Well, okay, I will say the character designs for this game are at least maybe not all that strange, but the plot of it is. So, Chris, you know how you said that Final Fantasy VIII was very, very anime?
Yeah.
This guy is even more anime, and they're blatant about it. Like
Wonderful.
they're making fun of the fact of how anime it is.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with self-awareness.
So 10 bells.
I mean, to be fair, I did also get an anime on the H.P. Lovecraft wiki, so who knows what to expect. Almost nothing on this wiki is from H.P. Lovecraft stories, which is one of the reasons I'm fine doing it, because H.P. Lovecraft is not a good man. But also, one of the reasons he's not good, his whole, his stories revolve around people being driven mad by things they don't understand, which is an allegory for his, homophobia and xenophobia and racism and all that sort of stuff. But the fact that there's a wiki about it is amazing, because it's like, you wrote these stories about the indescribable, we're going to categorize it. It's just like, screw you.
Like, fuck you, old man.
Yeah.
We will describe this.
So it seems we have two things that are like bound to get insane, and two things that are kind of more in the realm of people.
Yeah.
Character design, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's use the order from last time. I don't want to use the word rotor again.
Rotor makes it seem very official.
Okay, so let's do Ragdoll giving a prompt to Christi, Christi to Chib, Chib to me, and me to Ragdoll.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Who's going first?
The eternal question.
I can get a D4 if we want one.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean,
randomize it.
I think I've gone first every time, so I can go first again.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you've gone first every single time, so someone else do it.
Yeah, that's what. But I mean, if you want to keep the trend, I don't mind.
Sure,
you can be the Nathan of the group, and
yes. I mean, only in that regard.
Who's giving Jib? Christi. Christi, you're giving a prompt to
I'm Nathan.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Nathan. I'm Spartacus.
When I tested this wiki, I just got character after character. Now I'm getting nothing but. Okay,
that's randomness.
Thank God.
I mean, it doesn't help that, especially if you said this was Harry Potter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're gonna have
a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, like stuff with spells and potions, like the same thing I ran into with the Megami Tensei wiki, where it's like, oh, here's a skill, and this is a spell, and this is a spell, and this is a spell. Where are the people?
Exactly.
I thought about doing the Disney wiki, but then I just got like episodes
Oh
from
yeah.
like
Yay.
Disney cartoons. And it's just like, no, I'm no, not gonna
Draw
do
a
that.
scene.
Draw an episode.
Yeah, the
a
entire
TV
thing.
show. I was to give one to Chibi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Nicholas Malfoy.
I recognize one of those words.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on a second.
But
Nicholas
from
Malfoy.
1340s,
San-
there's a whole history thing.
Jesus.
Malfoy Santa.
Um, etymology. Okay. The name Nicholas is a Greek name meaning victory of the people. This could refer to the fact that after Malfoy killed many a muggle, he was never punished.
Okay.
The name
Victory!
Malfoy from the French Malfoy, meaning bad faith. If Malfoy is anything like his descendants, then his name is fitting. So draw evil Malfoy.
Okay, draw.
An evil Malfoy. Okay.
As opposed to, the usual
Yeah.
flavors of Malfoy.
Let's draw a person.
I prefer Neapolitan Malfoy. Yes.
Or like, if you know what the 1300s looked like, that Malfoy.
I mean, I kind of know what the 1300s look like.
Oh, frame man,
Hey.
frame man. Stop it.
Well, it's not just the 1300s; it's also the
wait.
1300s.
Like, I mean, Hogwarts is pretty old fashioned anyway. Was the 1300s like,
Oh.
does that sort of archaic nature go backwards, translate backwards? Like,
Yeah. However, they just found a time they liked and stuck with it.
Maybe they were cutting edge, and then, they got complacent with that and just sort of stuck to their guns. But I do like the
They
idea that
didn't
they're
like technology.
I do like the idea that they are perpetually 300 years behind everyone else.
Yeah.
Brain man, stop it. Well, that's a very condescending look, so you're off to a good start.
Yep.
I am trying my best. I think I'm succeeding. So I'm channeling, even though I am at this point in time, Nathan, I am channeling all the Jacob energy that I can.
That seems like a very good tactic.
So does this mean you're also going to be drawing a long horse?
Guess
I
a
mean, they
reindeer would make more
probably did
sense.
use horses.
I don't know. Maybe I will be drawing a horse today, but not with this guy, probably.
Malfoy. That was just the correct response. Well done. Hey, miss. Hello.
Hey, miss.
This is Nicholas Malfoy.
You know, that famous Malfoy.
And
I thought you were going to
most
say
that
that
we
famous
all
Nicholas.
know and love.
so famous that they thought it was very important to write a chapter about him that says nothing other than he existed.
Marvelous. Oh, Nicky.
Oh, Mickey, indeed.
Yes, also Frame Man appears to be having a good time today.
Yay, good times.
I sure know how to do this angle.
Oh no, perspective.
Don't worry about it.
You know, when you have an idea, but then you have to do it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm channeling Jacob. I'm clearly not Jacob.
Also,
just-
it looks like the signal might be a little off.
What?
Is there what? What? Who? Who? What? Where? When and why?
Sound problems.
Maybe I'll just confuse ourselves.
Probably yes. I don't know what about, but the answer is probably yes.
Yes. Let's go generic medieval fantasy clothes.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the vibe.
It is interesting that those sorts of clothes are now associated in our minds with fantasy more so than, what people wore 500 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like most people actually, like, genuinely wore those things.
It's an interpretation. Yeah, I just looked down at this note because I almost forgot yesterday what wiki I was going to do. So I wrote it down, and I thought I might as well write down all the other things I need to remember. So I just have a little list here that says Lovecraft, cabbage, tarot. And it's like, that's an interesting idea.
That's an interesting grocery list.
Just a tarot deck of horrible cabbages, which I guess I have already started.
Yeah.
Third deck of horrible cabbage. It's just old man cabbages
Yeah.
all the way down.
All the way down.
My cabbages!
For being racist and eldritch. Perfect. Was Old Man Cabbage's Lovecraft? Did he come back as a cabbage?
I'm kind
Sorry,
of
this-
liking this dude.
Three old man cabbages Lovecraft.
So this isn't going to make an awful lot of sense to people who haven't seen the video yet, but should come out soon. I've almost finished the next one, so
I don't know what to do with arms. It's the curse.
did it
Arms are
specify
cursed.
that he had arms?
Nope.
Well,
Listen, I'm gonna assume he
just
had
give him
arms.
flowing robes. Just give him flowing robes. You can
Oh,
just
yeah,
sort of
they are
ignore the arms
wizards.
are in there. Really long sleeves.
yeah.
Snape it up.
The thing is, back in the 1300s, another word for a hand
What
was a nickel, and so if you just didn't have any hands, you were called nickel-less. So
Wow.
That was so bad.
I'm trying to give you an out here. There may have been a pun attached. You must accept payment for this.
Always.
I
assume
have
fun-
decided. Arms behind the back.
Yes.
Oh, very
Also makes them look
condescending as
more
well.
condescending, so you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good solution.
Text to speech.
I think Miss also takes offense.
That's I expect little else from anybody, because I deserve it. You made a bad joke at work today. When are you leaving? I'm trying to work out how I could possibly reduce the load on my internet, because it's not being a friend. I mean, it's not too bad. But had a guy in fixing the elevator who commented on how his job must be full of ups and downs. That's wrong on so many levels.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
Big ol' racist. Is that big ol' racist or big D racist?
No, it's big ol'.
Big ol' racist. Got it. Hello, I'm here. Yeah, that's a big ol' racist.
I mean, I think that's fine.
That's yeah.
Yes.
Is there a
There's
picture of this?
definitely a Malfoy energy.
It's a human person who is likely a racist.
mean-
Mostly because I wrote it there, so you know.
It's one of the things
You
that
can see it
happens
in
in
his
the in the wizarding world. There are sentient sort of captions that follow you around describing you.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, they're called howlers.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I hope the image is a house elf. Well, do we have a picture from him, or is this whoops? Or is this just someone who's in
Oh,
a
I
book with
forgot.
no
I've
image?
completely forgotten the format.
This is a very clearly established format. We had a meeting about this.
Yep.
Clearly, and we all knew exactly what wiki we were using.
Absolutely.
We're all professionals.
I had to click 20 times on
Okay.
random page and I gave up.
That's you made the mistake of not making him out of clay.
I see. That's my mistake. I'm so sorry.
Could be a person, could be a cookie.
That's an overdone cookie.
Hmm.
Nice lettering though.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is a nice, fancy shield with it. It's just mud face.
Mudface. That sounds like an insult from Harry Potter, doesn't it?
Yep,
It's-
it's half of one.
I mean, it's half of one in the real world, but it's just which half? Yeah, that's I think a success. It's condescending, and that is all you can possibly hope for.
Mm-hmm.
Not good sentence.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about Harry Potter, so Draco canonically has the blandest hair of all the Malfoys.
What?
Does that say that?
You know, of all the things to be made canon at some point or another, that's sort of low on the list of weirdness.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I mean, true. It's just like
There are some things
different
that have
kind
been
of weird.
there are some things that have been explicitly made canon that pretty much everyone agrees were stupid decisions. So
That's just
I
canon
like
in
the
general,
land
isn't
hair
it?
is sort of low on the list. No, you have no idea. There's
I know about the toilet fiasco. The
yeah, there's a like even before all of the more recent shenanigans, there's a reason why a lot of people just kind of went, we're just going to ignore everything that's being added to canon now because this is now just becoming a very stupid game of ad lib.
Yeah, I think with the toilet thing, a lot of people were like, yeah, I don't listen to whatever JK is saying anymore because clearly it's just nonsense.
Yes,
And you know what? The thing is, I don't even remember if that was before or after the snake milk incident.
snake milk.
Before or after what?
So,
Here we go.
in the books, Voldemort has his big snake,
Mhm.
and there are some things like, oh, he milks the snake and drinks it, and you know, most normal people would think, oh, milking the venom and drinking the venom because
Yeah.
he's,
Yeah.
you know, edgy asshole.
Mhm.
And then the movies were made, and someone when they were going through and figuring out like concept art things for designs, drew a titty snake with Voldemort. Yeah. So it's
No.
like that's
Is that where Sniddies came from?
possibly it's just like that's a thing that exists.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, I'm looking forward to round 3 when I've got to draw something from Harry Potter.
Did the poop go that way?
It gets vanished. Don't worry about it. Right. Okay. That's the second thing I've drawn this week. Okay. Okay. So I now need to draw something from Chib. From what was it? My brain.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. I've played 2 of those games.
Yeah, so you know what everything looks like, basically.
Absolutely. Give me Dwib. I've seen his face bloody loads of times. Oh, so you're finally awake.
I mean, okay. Your character is Thread.
Thread?
Thread is a North barbarian. So he is a human. He is
Okay.
from Elder Scrolls 3 Tribunal. He is
Uh,
rather dim-witted.
He's saying he's from Tribunal. He's not from the other one, the one in the north.
He
um,
is rather dim-witted and is looking for his friend Dilborn.
Dilborn?
Yes.
Is that just Barbarian Dilbert?
I don't know.
I am the Dillborn.
Um.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, miss. I hate it too. Don't worry, we're all in agreement that it sucks.
I have so many cursed images in my head right now.
I have no idea what's going on.
He
Dilbert.
has a quote attributed to him, which is Thread happy, Dilborn happy, all happy.
Okay.
I was gonna give him like
So, not the sturdiest hammer in the toolbox, I guess.
I mean, he is called dim-witted and not particularly intelligent in the
Wow.
article itself. So, you know.
I don't know how to draw.
He's also not wearing any shoes for some reason.
That's fair. He's wearing a carpet on his head. So I was gonna give him like, you know, barbarians and whatnot have like bear pelts and things on their head and things like that. And I just, for some reason I like the idea that it sort of confused the fact that people have like bears as rugs, and he instead just wears a rug on his head because he thinks that's what's going on.
Aw.
I thought you were going to put him in like a bear onesie or something.
I mean, that could work too. So drawing. How do you draw?
How to draw
Like-
indeed.
Sorry. I like how Dumbledore is just like hooked to the carpet.
I've turned that layer off, so.
Not on my screen, because my screen never works.
Hang on, if I turn it off and on again. Yeah, better?
Nope.
No?
Still
Okay,
there.
cool. Well, they'll be there for the rest
He's
of the
just
stream
hanging
then.
on.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's just going to hang out.
Yeah.
Scar
Get
or
ready.
something. Why did I choose to draw like hands?
No, miss,
In a-
not Dilbert, Dilborn. It's very important.
I do just imagine a pickle wizard.
I should have done some
Because
sort of construction. Would be nice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
have much on him, except that he really wants to find his friend Dilborn, who uses to read books to him. Yes.
Uses to read books. Clearly not very well.
He's the one that wrote the entry.
Yeah.
Uses to read books to him while helping Fred learn how to read.
They're working on proper grammar next.
It takes time, you know? Sorry, just.
Did he write the witnessed walkthrough? I mean, he might have. It might have made more sense if he.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a bit of an insult to poor Thrud.
Silver, Fred, and Atlas.
Wait, which one was in the blue book? Was that Thrud? He's got like a. How am I gonna do like a sort of toy hammer or something?
I mean, he does have a war axe.
No, it's a toy hammer.
I don't know who would entrust a war axe to Thrud.
They're no longer alive, so it doesn't really matter.
Unrelated though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like this friend that you're drawing.
I really love the carpet. Like
Question
getting
is
some
who's
kind of. Oh, sorry.
no, I'm just laughing at Miss. At Miss comment specifically, not at Miss in general.
I'm getting like American early explorer vibes somehow.
That's not how torsos work. Don't worry about it.
Not worrying about it.
I mean, there's a lot of things we're going to be drawing where I'm pretty sure it's going to be that's not how that works.
That's yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
no.
Given my wiki, you've all got an excuse. Like,
I made a
oh,
mistake.
he's not wearing shoes, but he's wearing socks. You made a mistake?
Yes, I clicked on like the Dilborn like link in the article to go to Dilborn's page, and he is not wearing clothes. He is not wearing clothes. I mean, he's wearing underwear, but that's as far as it goes, and I'm very uncomfortable.
I mean, to be fair, Thread's not wearing an awful lot. It's supposed to be like a kind of bear pelt sort of thing.
I guess the thing you got,
Well, that's not how anatomy works, is
not
it?
Billborn, because that's not going to be something we can show on stream for the here's
I mean,
what it
he
actually
is
looks like.
clothed, technically.
Can I perspective
Technically.
this? No.
He's wearing underwear and bracers, like on your arm. Like, don't know why.
Don't take those off when you shower.
I'm just. Why does he have such a bulge? That's just. I need to look away.
That was the uncomfortable part.
Yes.
So we still need a sensor bar.
It's fine. You know, there was back in the days of Morrowind, there was a low polygon count on all these things. You had to make those polygons, you know, count, I guess. So
Sure.
you know, you wouldn't spend it on silly things like, you know, a face or, you know, anything along those lines. You'd spend it on
I mean, the faces are pretty detailed, which is why they look very weird.
I mean, you should probably be glad you didn't end up with something like Laura Croft and it's just kind of like a cone there.
Where else is he keeping his sandwiches? Oh no.
Oh, Dumbledore sitting on his shoulder now for me. Dexter?
It's stillborn!
It's stillborn.
Elder Scrolls Dilbert.
how do And then just like
Food is too real on that.
big
No.
old censored area here.
Now he's standing in a bush.
I mean, it also looks like he only has 1 foot and no arms. So
I'm working on it. Unfortunately, so's he.
Oh, no.
It's fantasy, isn't it? So he's got a horn. Anyway, there we go. There's Thrud and Dilborn.
Yes. Anyway, here is Thrud.
I had to throw him a streamer in the bin. You still haven't worked it out yet. Right.
I mean, Miss, you're the closest one. You could probably just go over there and toss him in.
Their faces are
Yep.
too real.
Yeah, I know.
That is. Oh, come on. Stop it, computer, please. Stop doing this.
You doing okay there?
Just want a picture. Okay, so this is generic Nord face number 3 in Morrowind. Wearing generic Nord clothes.
Yes.
Why is the face so detailed when the rest is so...
And I don't know if you can show this on stream, but
Well,
Oh,
yes,
my.
that's Dilborn.
Why does it look like flame underwear?
Don't worry about it.
That
Face
voice.
is just a picture.
Yeah, and you're right. The face just looks like Jesus.
I like
Also,
how
the there's he looks like a bodybuilder with like how defined.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like even the legs. Like if
Yeah.
it was just the abs, it'd be like okay, whatever. But it's down his legs and arms too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, there's low
That one
low
had too
polygon.
much fun.
When you have a low polygon count, you really focus on the texture, so you put as much definition in as possible. And it's like, a bit too much, maybe. I also like how Miss said in chat, that's a sleep paralysis demon, and I honestly don't know which of the 4 things that have been shown in the last 10 minutes she's referring to. So
Possibly all of them.
possibly, yeah. Do not imagine them combined. I have no idea what's going on with that hammer. Anyway, that's that.
Oh, Dumbledore's gone.
Oh no. Well, there we go. That's a thing. And now it's gone. Hooray!
Great first drawing of the week, Chris.
Yeah, yippee. Well, first drawing was a goblin's satyr. Second one was Dumbledore wishing away his poo. Right, Chibi. No, not Chibi. Ragdoll.
I just won.
Sorry, Ragdoll. I'm confused.
Yes. You're the
You
one
are-
who made the list.
Right. What do we got? That's a story. I'm gonna give something from Lovecraft, maybe. Possibly also. There's a lot of Marvel in this.
What?
Oh, okay. Oh, this is fun. Definitely easy to draw. Don't worry about it. Your thing I would like you to draw is Digra. Also known as the Stone Thing.
The stone thing?
The Stone Thing. It's hyphenated, so that's important. The Stone
So
Thing
it's a stone and a thing.
is a jewel-covered geode-like horror with tentacles made of minerals. That is the entire article.
So it's like our little waving rock emote, only with that, with tentacles instead of like little stick arms.
Ractopus.
Yeah, actually, there are 2 pictures here, neither of which look anything like one another. So again, you've got a lot of artistic license here. But one of them does look like a roctopus, and I'll give you that. kind of, I don't know whether it's the colors. It just makes me feel like a bit of stylization, and you could make this a Pokemon. It's just.
So he's just a rocky boy covered in
Ooh,
gemstones.
Gemais.
Ew.
Given some.
Rocktopus. It was a good pun.
See, the nice thing
Ooh.
about getting a monster like this that isn't a human is it doesn't matter how wavy my lines are. It doesn't really matter that I'm having trouble drawing circles today. Because it's a giant rock. It can be whatever shape.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't adhere to shape. They're beyond
They
this.
can't be described.
It's affiliated
Definitely
with the
not.
great old ones. So, they existed before geometry. It's fine.
Existed before shapes.
Shapes are a new construct compared to these abominations. Yeah, there's very little here to talk about. I don't even know what it's from. It's from something called correlated contents.
It has an eye infection.
Or it's very angry.
I mean, it could be both. It's very angry because it has an eye infection.
I mean, I would be angry.
Some
Aww.
colors in there. It looks like he's blushing. Some like green. I could try and make these look more like gemstones, but we're just gonna make it look like he's got spots.
It's kind of got sweets stuck to him or something. It's the Candy Man.
False.
I did
Making me
kind of
hungry.
get reminded of what's the Pokemon's name? Stonejourner? The one that Chris liked
yeah.
when we showed him.
Yeah. The funky little Stonehenge friend.
Yeah. I
Is
don't
it
know
a
why it
Stonehenge
reminded
Pokemon?
me of that. Probably stones.
That could be a
Apparently,
friend.
apparently, this first appeared in a short story by somebody who wasn't H.P. Lovecraft, as is pretty much everything on this wiki. And the appearance of it appeared in an artwork by a blind painter, and it makes people go mad. What a shock!
Sure.
That's a creepypasta.
It's what passed for actual publication in 1998. Apparently, thought it would be older than that. Well, good job, whoever you are.
1998.
Yeah, but you should have gone past these tropes by now in 1998.
Yeah.
It's a goosebumps.
It is, yeah. Like but this was aimed presumably not at children.
Give him some cute little rock ears.
Aw.
They're lumpy.
Yeah.
Lumpy
Didn't
rock
think-
friend.
The H.P. Lovecraft wiki would turn out cute.
I mean, the pictures aren't necessarily, but
I mean,
think-
you can make anything cute by just taking something really, really big and putting it with something really, really small.
that
So
Yeah.
we've got really big guy, and then we can have just kind of like, I don't know.
Oh Jesus, pictures.
Oh.
Happy stick
Oh, dear.
friend.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
somewhat scary.
They're
They're
very
dank.
happy to see them. Hello, whatever your name was. What was it? Digra? Hello, Digra. Stone thing. It's Akiro. Hello, Kiro.
Hi, Kiro.
No worries. Welcome to Strem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there we
There
go.
we go. Here's our giant colorful rock.
Yeah.
Shiro, would you
End
believe
of
this is a
sentence.
Lovecraft monster?
It's absolutely Lovecraft. I mean, I'm going mad looking at it. I don't know about you. You did a very good job. Sorry, I like the idea of an art teacher talking to a student and is like, "Oh, you drew a cosmic horror, did you? Oh, well, I'm going mad just looking at it. Good job."
Oh, thank
I didn't mean it
you.
in that tone, but it sounded funny. So yeah, there is.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
one
dear.
Well, that's
version.
actually really cool.
It's pretty. It's a neat thing.
Yeah.
I've not labeled.
I like the
recognized this.
geode face.
Yeah,
The geode face thing is really cool.
I've given you the cute one first. Now we do the other
Oh.
one.
Oh dear, there's another one.
There's another one. Oh yeah, this is the Roctopus.
Oh.
That's a Pokemon.
See what I mean? You can make that. You can make these two into like the light and dark versions, the light and dark evolutions of the two Pokemon or something.
Yeah. I
was
can
about-
see that.
I was about to say Pokemon Crystal. That's
Oh.
already a thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That first one also could very well be either like an enemy or a summon in like a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, yeah,
These are fun.
It's just,
I like them.
yeah.
it's
Pretty
just
cool.
a really good design. I like it.
Very 90s Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. Well,
I mean, I don't know what 90s Saturday morning cartoons you were watching, but the ones I was watching were not that detailed.
Yeah.
It was drawn by somebody who watched a lot of 90s Saturday morning cartoons, but also is blind and went mad.
That's fine. Oh.
According to the story. Well, there we go.
Okay,
Marvelous.
so I'm going
And
to put mine up.
yep, finally Ragdoll for Christi. Your one was
Uh-oh.
Disgaea? Disgaea?
I can never remember how it's pronounced, but that's okay. So, Christi,
Yes.
you have Fuka Kazamatsuri, who is a character from the fourth game in the series. She is a middle schooler who was killed and meant to turn into a prinny, but she was simply given a hat and a jacket due to the lack of prinny hides. She insists that everything that is happening is just a dream, and nothing she encounters is real. Her denial enables her to use much more latent power than other humans can do consciously, allowing her to fight on par with demons. And before you're thinking, oh, it's just some cute middle schooler, I will note that one of the reasons she is currently in hell is because one of her life goals was to take over the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you could just do
Okay.
that, that'll be great.
Complicated little girl.
Yeah, just
I
bash that
mean-
out, you'll be fine.
Middle school girl can also take over the world. That doesn't necessarily like.
There's a lot to unpack in that description.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
so-
just the top part of it. She's one of the main characters in that game, and that game, well, actually, all of the games get a little weird.
Are you on pencil rather than pen?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just so you know. Just checking that it was deliberate.
I wanted to try it out today.
That's fair. Sorry, now I sound rude.
No.
Just checking you know what you're doing. No, Chris, stop
Well, I don't,
it.
but thank you.
To be fair, none of us do.
Okay, I'm switching back. Oh, that's better.
The two
Great,
options in
experiment
life.
done.
The two options in life are not knowing what you're doing or knowing what you're doing and regretting it.
I can't do anime, but I mean, Big Eyes is half the
Yes.
battle.
Big eyes. I like little dot for a nose and smile.
Two mouths. There's always a gap in the middle, so it's separated into two bits.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's part of the style.
Yeah, I mean, there are some parts of the style where it's like I know where it comes from. So, like the whole thing with the side mouth, I know that comes up because it makes animation faster and easier.
Yeah.
But there are
Mhm.
some things where it's like, not sure about that.
I guess is it to indicate the fact that like the top lip sort of comes forward a little bit in the middle and it sort of covers up? Is it to do with that sort of shape of the mouth? I don't know. Because it's not a straight line, is it?
Yeah, might be. Like if you draw a realistic mouth, you would have like a little like V shape almost.
Yeah.
That's like a bleach mouth, right?
It's bleach. What? She been drinking bleach? What's going on? What?
She own bleach.
Is that why she died? I mean, that would happen.
Why doesn't she look mean enough?
Eyebrows. Add angry
Maybe.
eyebrows.
Fill her with determination.
Ooh.
Give her like on a lower opacity, like the evil anime shading. Or like
Ooh,
half the
yeah.
face shaded.
Good idea.
For evilness.
Yeah, just do shading with this picture as well. Just that won't take long, right?
I mean, it's
Fully
just that.
render.
Yeah. So this is frame 1 of the animation, yeah?
Kind of just. If I imagine just a trench coat on her, she's just kind of a weird little detective.
Oh, a weird little detective.
How old was she?
Uh, uh, middle schooler. She is 15. Or I
Oh,
guess she was 15 before she was, shoved into hell and then shoved into a pretty hat.
I don't know which is worse.
That's actually what her. So one of the things in the games is that characters have different classes, and her class is literally Prinny? Question mark.
Well,
I thought it was just going to be she's a middle schooler. Her class is just maths.
How dare you?
You're welcome. If I'm not doing word crimes, what am I even doing?
Crime. Word crimes.
Yeah.
The hat is being carved.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a... Yeah. Zoom in. Sorry, I just saw this slightly differently, and I saw the lips as like a little moustache on top, and now this looks like Jack White. And start singing Icky
Whoop.
Thump.
And then the eyebrows.
Angry.
Angry eyebrows.
I don't know how to make it pretty now because I was imagining this horrible little girl. I guess I didn't really listen to what age she was.
And the fun thing about these games is all of the characters are horrible. Well, a lot of the characters are horrible, but weirdly. So, like, one of the characters is like, I'm going to do evil things, like stealing your socks. And it's like, you're an overlord, sir. You rule over part of hell.
The laundry department.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very entertaining hearing about this because I know literally nothing about this series. So.
It's strange. As soon as the first week of summer gets finished, because I don't have any Friday classes this summer, I'm probably going to start streaming some of these games on Fridays for you guys to see because it is a trip.
Marvelous. This makes you think of Grim Fandango.
To ashes.
To ashes.
I probably won't. Yeah, it's ridiculous and fun. Yes, very strange. I probably won't do like everything on stream though. If only because I'm probably going to do some grinding off stream because this guy is one of those games where you can do a ridiculous amount of grinding because not only do your characters have levels, like overall levels, they also have levels in the weapon that they're using, but also each of their skills has a level, but also all of your weapons have levels. And you can technically get through the game without doing all of these shenanigans, but if you really wanted to, you know how a lot of RPGs have a level cap of like, what, 100 or something?
Oh no.
Disgaea's level cap is like 9,999.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a little weird and crazy. There's no kill like overkill.
I gave up on my dreams of getting all achievements in Final Fantasy III when I found out you had to get level 99 in all jobs for 4 characters. It's like 9,900 in all weapons and all characters and all skills and yeah. I mean, it's nice to put content in your game.
Well, and I mean, part of it's like it's a little. So it's a strategy RPG. Like you've got a board and you move your characters around in it. So it's not like you're just wandering around hoping you find a random encounter that you need for whatever you're doing. So at least you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you can get really stuck in the weeds.
I hate feet.
For some reason I heard that in the tune of I Feel Pretty. I hate feet.
All these feet.
I hate feet and
Let's
ankles
try a
and
shoe.
toes.
I mean, you could also just put like a low wall in front of her.
Nice.
I mean, it's hell, isn't it? You can put just some fire.
Some hellfire?
Bit of old brimstone, you know, bit of sulphur.
Yeah, let's see. The first, second, fourth, and fifth games are all on Steam, and I have those, but not the third for some reason. I don't know why they haven't ported that one in yet.
Yeah. Is that the Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 2 of the series? Is it the one they don't talk about, or?
I don't know. I mean, the first one is definitely sort of the most well known, and it gets ported all over the place. But and the fact that they did the most recent ones just ported it in sort of makes sense because it's not like they had to do a whole lot of stuff to fix it up for PC. But I don't I don't know why there's just sort of this dip in the middle.
Sometimes legs are unneeded. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Who
I'm
needs
gonna
legs
go
when
the
you have
Danganronpa road.
Oda?
Danganronpa?
Danganronpa?
Putting very colorful splotches on her. May or may not be blood.
No, it's crystals. We ascertained this.
Ah, yes.
Think I'm about done.
God, this looks like something from like a really creepy indie horror game, and I'm really into it.
There was that.
Yay.
What was that game? Was it just called like World of Horror or something? And it was like a sort of 4-bit game about sort of Japanese horror, but it was like a roguelike narrative thing done in sort of. Oh, it was just a weird. It looks like something from that kind of. I'm gonna have to look up what that is. World of Horror. Yes, it is. Oh, it's 1-bit. It's inspired by Junji Ito, which is always a good start.
Ooh.
Oh, and you've got pink in her eyes.
Yeah. Thought that was fun.
That's the different problem. Yeah, I'll just stick it in. If anyone wants
It's
to look
really
at that.
fun how me starting to want to draw a creepy little girl and then hearing the 15-year-old pretty, how that mashed together into this thing.
Characters from the Dark Phoenix Wright game. Yeah. Somebody needs to collect that evidence.
I'm the detective on this.
You have your fun and games in court, but out in the real world.
That's great. All right.
Yeah.
I think it goes without
Alright.
saying that the. Oh, hello.
She's cute.
I love the hat.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I
Aw.
do
Yes.
love that.
So yeah, that's Fuka. The fun thing is so you know how you kind of how some RPGs have the stereotype of like, oh, the girl's like the magic user, sort of don't touch her, she'll fall over and die type thing.
She's got a bat.
Yeah, Disgaea doesn't necessarily do that. Yeah, and she uses that bat.
Good for her.
You might have to click on that to get it because that's an animation.
Yeah.
It might not show up in Discord.
Oh, suddenly baseball game, I guess.
That's 32,000 damage. Okay. That's wonderful world
I
of
told you.
high numbers. Total damage 60 million. 130. Well, all right then. Good for her. I want my
So
hat.
that's Fuka.
I do want that hat. That is.
Yes, the hat is very good. Yeah, but yeah, so she's dressed up as a prinny instead of being a prinny, which is very funny to me.
Yeah. I also want to play the game that this character's from, because I feel like it has very different vibes to
Yes.
Disgaea.
Yeah, this Fuka has very different vibes.
I just cannot imagine this happy-go-lucky baseball girl as, oh yeah, she went to hell because she kills. Like with no remorse, it would seem.
I like how she's also got like bandages on her bat. And like, oh, I injured my bat. That's.
Oh, bat had a boo-boo.
I injured my poor bat cracking a man's skull in. Oh no. Well, that's.
See, and the thing is, I don't even remember fully if like she went on a killing spree in the human world or not, but I do remember that one of her goals is taking over the world to the point where so she has a sister of sorts who her dad made for her
That's how that
to
works. Isn't
have
it?
as like a final boss. No, I mean like demon.
All right.
Like her sister is a constructed demon who is designed to be the final boss. Like that's literally her goal in life is to be the final boss because this game is ridiculous.
Marvelous.
So it's like fourth wall breaking.
Yes.
Do they have like a massive like catcher's mitt? Or
Actually, now that you say that, that's,
We know
you could
design.
sort of see that in her design.
marvelous.
I mean, do you want to see Desco? I could show you Desco.
Good.
Or do we want to save that for another possible random?
Well, it might come up. You never know. That's how randomness works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll leave that then.
We'll leave that. We'll see. Right. Okay. So I guess we now go round again, but prompts from the other side. Oh, not the other side. That's where the baseball bat girl is. Okay. So I guess Chibi's drawing now. With a prompt
Okay.
from me. So you have
Yay.
a Lovecraftian horror.
I love that for me.
You Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a organization. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's do that. I would like you to draw a hound of Tinder loss.
A hound.
A hound
It's
of
Ragdoll.
Tinder loss. They are extra-dimensional predatory creatures, capable of materializing at any point in space and time to feed upon victims.
Okay.
They inhabit the angles of time.
The angles?
Sure.
I'm not sure time has angles.
I mean, not with that attitude, it won't.
Luckily, little is known about their appearance.
Okay.
They have a hollow proboscis used for feeding, and are
What?
associated with a blue pus-like substance.
What is a proboscis? What did you say?
Proboscis. Oh, sorry, proboscises, plural.
What is that?
It's
So
something-
a proboscis is like what a butterfly drinks out of. It's like a butterfly mouth. So you know how they have that
Oh, the
long
snout thing.
straw-like thing?
Mm. Mm.
It's
Uh,
snoot.
Okay. Okay.
So I will got to add this. This is very important, okay? Hounds may appear wherever angles or corners may be found, especially those sharper than 120 degrees.
That
Okay, Chris, as a mathematician, I'm a little confused and a little angry. What does that mean?
It's sharper than 120 degrees. It's fine. You can find an angle.
hound.
You know, angles are universal. They just exist. It's fine.
Naturally occurring angles.
Yeah. They just
And devils.
absolutely.
My tablet is a bit sticky.
With a blue pus-like substance, or
No.
no? Okay. Good. I was going to say, look out for proboscises.
Okay.
Proboscis.
Hound.
Proboscis.
Doggo?
Proboscis.
Doggo.
Probosci.
Doggo
Proboscis.
with
Probosciu. Probosci. So
Doggo.
there is a picture here, and it looks like an amalgamation of about 3 or 4 things from Bloodborne.
No, doggo.
Yay!
They've appeared in quite a few things. There's actually quite a lot of different versions. There's some from Cthulhu Wars, which is a board game. There's some from Call of Cthulhu French version, which I think is the RPG. One from Pathfinder. Apparently they're in Pathfinder.
I don't think Doug ever mentioned this, so
The one they're in Conan. I forgot that was a sort of shared thing.
The barbarian.
Yeah. There's crossover between Lovecraft and Conan stuff. It's strange.
Conan. Which Conan?
Conan.
I know Conan the Barbarian and the Little Detective.
Good little detective.
Yeah, this manga.
Case closed. Yeah, case closed.
No, I don't know that. No, I'm talking about the barbarian. Conan detective.
Although it would be interesting to have a crossover between Cthulhu.
Oh,
I'm sure that exists. Sure, someone who's drawn Conan the detective as a barbarian and vice versa. If not, oh yeah. No, hang on, that's something different.
My tablet is struggling for some
Oh.
reason today.
How absolutely dare it!
do we all
Please
have
draw a line. I'd appreciate being able
or
to
the
draw a line.
old-fashioned way with just a lot of uncertainty and a million lines?
See, you're trying to do too sharp an angle. The dogs are angry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good tale.
Yeah,
Puppy tail.
significantly fluffier than the versions I have here.
It's like my dog's tail. It's like a
Oh.
sassy little hand at the end.
Give it a little thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's happy to be a horror.
Turns out, Hound of Tyndalos is just like Eevee, I guess.
Oh my god, I'm just drawing Eevee.
I'm not upset by this.
Bloodthirsty Eevee.
Yeah, if you
Eevee with a
use the
proboscis.
Eldritch Stone.
It's its insect evolution.
I guess that's not that hard.
Just it's a sharp stone. You've got to use one with sharp angles, and it'll.
Now we're getting out of Eevee territory.
I still love that sentence. They may appear wherever angles or corners may be found.
I found a corner. It was lying on the
Oh, no.
pavement.
Does that include like Muller Fruit Corner yogurts? Is that does that count? Is that an
Just
English
go over to the
reference?
corner
Right.
store and there's this thing.
Yeah, exactly. They run little corner stores. It's fine.
They had the butterfly mouth. That's what you said, right?
Yeah,
The snoot.
yeah, they are known to have hollow proboscises. Although I don't know whether that means they have more than one or proboscises is plural because we're referring to multiple in the sentence.
Oh, it's so
They have,
cute.
it's like saying humans have mouths. That doesn't mean a human has multiple mouths.
Human has mouth.
Speak for yourself.
Well, we know we already discussed anime and multiple mouths thereof.
This is so dang cute.
I was worried this was going to turn horrifying, but it is actually still cute.
How
All right,
dare.
so 2 for 2 for cute Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cute Cthulhu.
No.
Cthulhu.
To be fair, it doesn't say they don't have mouths. They just might also have proboscises.
Yeah.
It's Eldritch Horror. You can do whatever it wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Can be very fluffy if it wants to be.
I'm trying to work out which of these pictures to send.
The
'Cause
one that doesn't look like this at all.
Yeah, sure, okay.
One that
So all of
least
them.
look like this.
Can do.
You need to render this cheap with the fluffiest brush you own.
Don't
And when
know
you
how
plucky of it.
thing works, but it's fine.
I like it.
So as long as it's cute, who cares?
Yeah. Like a weird. It doesn't really look like a butterfly mat. It more looks like it just has like an elephant trunk for
Yeah.
some reason.
It's got a bit of a heffalump vibe. But that's certainly not a downside as far as I'm concerned.
Am I missing anything?
Corners. That's all I remember.
The blue ooze.
The blue pus, yeah.
Like maybe he just like
There, that's a
Got-
corner.
stuck in the blueberry sauce or something.
It's a blue pus. Is it smaller than 120 degrees? Oh.
I don't know.
Get your rule out.
No, it wasn't smaller. It was sharper than.
Sharper. Sorry. Does that mean more acute?
Whatever the heck that means.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It just looks like it's gonna step in a little puddle. Oh no, don't drink the puddle.
It says, to be fair, it says a blue pus-like substance, so it could just be like it could be jam, like I don't know, blueberry sort of. I mean, I wouldn't advertise it. Like if I was selling jam, I wouldn't say it was a pus-like substance, but
You wouldn't?
no.
I mean, when I
Blues.
saw lemon custard in Danish supermarkets the first time.
I do like Mrs. suggestion of blues.
Blues Clues?
It's blues.
Blue ooze.
Blues.
Is
Blues.
this-
Oh.
You know, this wasn't what I
Yes.
was expecting when Chris said he was gonna do like Lovecraft monster.
This is absolutely. This was what I was hoping for. Maybe not what I was
Yes.
expecting, but I was like, I give these suggestions. They're gonna draw cute things. That's all I want.
Whoa.
What if I give
Beautiful.
Oh.
Ah, more of cute.
All of this.
Now
nice
add a
wolf?
really small human down there at the bottom for scale.
Okay.
It's a big boy.
I guess
Okay.
there is one other thing that says that they arrive from smoke, but you don't have to add that if you don't want to.
Smoke is just the easiest thing to draw.
Their origin is unknown, but they have possibly existed since the beginning of time.
Possibly.
Possibly. They sound like the Langoliers from a terrible Stephen King story.
Oh. Which
Yeah.
one?
And the little guy's covered in goo too.
I think it was called the Langoliers. Much cute goo. Oh, I just saw that. Oh,
I mean-
I'm loving these things for scale.
If you're in that much goo, you did it to yourself. You're enjoying this.
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident.
Like that's at least you're a good 10 feet into it at this point. So this is a conscious decision. Right. Well, let's be showing you.
Let's see the
This one.
worst version.
There we are.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot
Hey,
to
what do you
get
know?
the
It does-
pencil. That was on me.
It does have more than one mouth.
Yeah, it does actually have, and that's not a proboscis. That's got like a claw at the end of it. This is terrible rendition. What's going on here?
Kind of all mouth. I think.
Got kind of 3 split mouth. Let me get. I like this one. This is my favorite one. I don't
That's
know why.
not a dog.
That's not a dog.
Yeah, mine is more dog than that.
Oof.
I like this one. This is just a good bit of art.
It's very cool.
It's as cool as it is just making me go, oof.
Yeah. Still
Then-
don't really get where they get the hound part from.
Okay, I'll give you a hound one then. Because this is possibly my favorite purely because of how different in tone it is. I know. I think I've said all 3 of these are my favorite, but No, that's the go away. How do things? Here.
That's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, what?
Look
That's
at
a
him
very
go!
different vibe.
Look at him go! It's
He
doing a
sure
jump.
is running.
Is that a dog miss?
It's somehow more gross.
It's not a dog. Okay. But I'm trying. It's a
I'm
hound
not
of
sure mine is
Tinderloss.
dog either, but you know, that's kind of what you get when you say butterfly mouth.
There are some more dog-like ones. Dog-like pictures here. I'm just giving you the funny ones, really.
That's fair.
This one
Well,
looks like
I
something from
think
Dishonored.
mine.
Cool.
I mean, Miss, you probably shouldn't be asking if Chris has seen a dog. You should be asking if these artists have seen a dog. Because I don't know if they've seen a dog.
It's not a dog, it's a hound.
Mm-hmm.
Meet my
Yes.
hound.
Hound.
Hounds.
This is my hound, which is a
And
giant puppy, apparently.
They are wonderful.
This is such a plushy design, honestly.
I don't actually have that many fingers. I don't have enough fingers to do all those quotes, Kiro. I was going to do a dog, but I need another thumb or something. Marvelous. Well, that's another Eldritch Abomination down. Time for me to draw some anime.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay.
Good
This should be
sign.
good. Okay, so this one is not a character like last time. In Disgaea, you can get generic units of such, some of which are like, you can fight generic units, but you can also like recruit generic units as well.
Okay, they're
So
invertible.
this is a generic unit. The overall, and when it comes to generic units, there's like tiers of them, some of which are better than others. So this one's got a couple of different names depending on the tier.
Okay.
The overall name of the class is Winged Warrior,
Cool.
which is a support class specializing in weakening enemies through debuffs and ailments, and have high evasion and movement. And the names of the various subclasses are Mothman, Messenger, Watcher, Observer, or Spy.
Got it.
Again, depending on like
Done.
how many points you
Sorted. We are done. Continue. Talk amongst yourselves. Well, might as well keep it on brand.
mustache.
This is the second
Look like
trench
he's
coat.
going on a safari.
I love all these trench coats for this game. It's the second trench coat. No one has been wearing a trench coat.
Everybody has a trench coat.
Oops, all trench coat.
I mean, if you could, wouldn't you? If I had a trench coat right now, I would sit in it.
It's a warrior.
I
so-
would not,
That's hot
but
weather.
that's because it's too hot.
Yeah,
feel-
same.
I was going to give it like a staff or something as a warrior, but I thought it's wearing a noir trench coat should have like a Tommy gun or something. And it makes. I also
This
don't know how to draw.
Mothman means business.
I don't know how to draw a Tommy gun.
I mean, I was about to say, like, I applaud you for, like, trying to draw a Tommy gun live on stream.
I voluntarily will draw a gun.
I
Yeah.
personally, I think it's rude to applaud stupidity. How like the hand goes there on a
This
gun.
is
doesn't
very
it?
I'm a healer but energy. I'm a support class but
But
Don't
I
mess with
have
me.
a gun.
I mean that is a weapon you can have characters use in the game. So it's not just like swords and spears and whatnot.
Polite
Gun
golf
is an
clap.
option.
Thank you for your Applause.
I mean, that's a better Tommy gun than I would have drawn. I
Yeah.
just have no recollection of a Tommy gun off the top of my head.
I have a recollection of one kind of gun in my head, and it's the usual is in every movie gun.
Yeah,
I like
Your
Everything else
standard,
you
like-
can like tell me it's a real gun, I'll believe you.
I know, like, standard, like, handgun / Glock, and then maybe I can do a shotgun from memory, and that's a hard maybe.
Oh yeah, I can do a hunting rifle if I like really think about it, because my family is hunters. But that wasn't in my mind when like, can I recognize a gun?
Oh no. Recognizing a gun. Hmm. I don't know anything from guns, and I'm not about to learn anything about guns. I don't give a shit about guns.
Me neither. Does it look cool?
Sometimes.
I don't know
If a
what
gun
moth
looks
wings look like.
cool in your drawing, then I'm just, yeah, that's a gun.
Don't worry, I'm not sure Disgaea knows either because these wings. Interesting.
I mean, from what
Right,
I've seen,
anime.
it's not going to be more powerful than a baseball bat. That does like 60 million damage.
It did have a boo-boo though.
True. It hurt itself obliterating the armies of hell.
It got a splinter.
This is
So
not...
is this like the mysterious backstory of your moth
This
character
is-
from October and Co?
Yeah, this is Hopper has a history. I feel given that Ragdoll came up with the name Hopper, I feel like this is appropriate.
Is also a detective.
Oh, he's a spy. That's the name of the unit.
Oh. It's just with the mustache and the pose and the gun and the trench coat.
Spies are kind of like detectives, it's fine.
Spies wear trench coats in bad films. It's fine.
Yeah. So they're basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing. I know if I walk down the street and I see somebody wearing the same coat as me, I think, we're twins!
Yes, exactly.
I love
Wait, I
lost
thought I was
sibling.
at home right now.
Is that a mirror walking towards me? No! This is, I don't know, guns. Help!
You did this to yourself.
Anime did this to me. Stay away from anime, kids. Look at things.
Anime, not even once.
Not even once.
I mean, to be fair though, it does look very cool.
Does look cool.
Lots of zooming in and out because I'm bad. No, he should have a suit. The spy.
I love how he can't actually pull the trigger.
Nope. It's for show. That's part of the disguise.
It's intimidation.
Exactly. Spy wouldn't do something as uncouth as shoot somebody. No. More nefarious
Much
tactics.
more sneaky.
It's one of those guns that shoots out the little flag that says bang.
Aww. Yay.
You have a bad joke?
Oh, now we need to come up with a pun for James Bond on this.
Nag.
don't we?
Banag! That's bang out of order. There you go. This is a bad joke. That's copyright. Tim Vine. I did not come up with that joke.
Copywritten joke.
Well, you know, this is somebody's idea. How do wings?
Flap.
Do wings.
How do wings?
Probably like that.
Yeah.
Probably. Some patterns on it or something. Some eyes. Eye-looking things. Circles, they're often called.
No, they're eyes. It's because he's a spy, so he
Yeah,
can
hang on.
see everything.
There's a spy. It's gonna have.
I
Like
mean,
the
one of the
big
other
eye
names is
guy.
Observer, so he needs many eyes to do something.
Exactly,
It
yes.
Oh, now he's cool.
That saves me having to draw binoculars.
The sunglasses not covering the entire eyes.
Absolutely. Look, the budget is stretched
It's
very
all the
thin.
image. The guns for intimidation, the sunglasses are for cool.
I would see this movie.
I
feel like
mean,
this-
didn't they make a movie about a spy that turned into a pigeon or something? Why not?
Did they?
I want to see that.
I don't think you can just sort of gloss over that. I think there needs to be some sort of explanation.
Yeah, don't just
I
throw
mean, I'm
that
sure
out
there
there like
was.
it's common knowledge.
There was a 3D animated movie. I don't remember when it was made, but it was more recent. Where, yeah, basically a cool spy guy gets turned into a pigeon.
Well,
I have not seen the movie, so I could not tell you how he gets turned into a pigeon, why he gets turned into a pigeon, how much of the movie is spent doing pigeon spy shenanigans. I've just seen like intro to the idea type trailer things, and it's like, ah, yes, super cool spy dude, and now he's a pigeon.
Okay.
you know, the classic.
Well, pigeons used to, fly information over borders and things like that. Homing pigeons.
Yeah.
So it's not beyond the realms of possibility. It is absurd, but I think that's as far as this picture's going to go. Whatever it is. He says.
Is it
changing
spies
something.
in disguise?
Is it cloudy with
the
a chance
first
of
thing that-
spies?
The first thing that cropped up when I typed into Google pigeon spy movie, so you know.
There's a lot of
I don't
those
know.
now.
I
Okay.
could probably look it up because I know what it looks like. I just don't remember off the top of my head what it's called because I've never seen it.
Do you know?
I've just seen trailers. Yes, that's it.
Do you know what, Miss? I might have been thinking of Bugsy Malone when I drew this. You're probably correct. What's the spies in this looks nothing like what I drew. That's not.
Yeah, that's
There's no moth here at
that's
all.
That's the pigeon. That's the pigeon spy movie. Yep.
This is from
Like
Disgaea.
I said,
What's going on? Doesn't look like anime.
Hey, this video game.
No, but this is from Disgaea. So this is the concept art for the
That's
Winged
a
Warrior.
Pokemon.
Now, technically, when you've got
Yep.
like generic units, their different classes will be slightly different, but it's mainly just a color palette.
Yeah,
So, like
that's cute.
here
It's a Pokemon.
is what the
It's
It is.
very Pokemon.
spy version looks like. Yeah, just a little bit, but yeah.
And that sprite that looks like
Uh,
the wings. Are those wings or are those legs? I'm confused.
Both.
unclear. It
They're
may
flat
not matter.
limbs.
Although, if you're looking at that and going, "Oh, it's so adorable and cute," whenever units do like a team attack, because that's the thing you can do in Disgaea. If you're nearby some ally units when attacking, they may jump into the fray and also beat up whenever you're attacking. And that's Winged Warrior's cut in when it's
Oh Jesus! Hello there.
Suddenly serious. Rudolph ain't messing around.
That's not a screen I want to see.
Oh, it's an eye. Okay, I get it.
Rudolph ain't messing around.
Sorry, I saw the white bits at the top as eyes and the red bit as a nose.
Oh,
like
and a fluffy
that. Yeah.
mustache.
Well, now I can't unsee that.
No, I see it properly. I've got it now. Either way, someone's not happy. Entirely not enough Mothman, but okay. They're big. I was going to say thorax. It's not thorax, is it? What's it called? I don't know. I mean,
it's just called abdomen.
It's got a fluffy little bum in the first picture. Look at that. A little. Look at that. Fluff. Sorry, I didn't think like 2.5 years of streaming I'd be imploring my audience to look at a Mothman's bum and say, "Look at that! Look at it!"
I mean, have you seen the butt on the Mothman statue?
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's something. Okay.
Something to Google later.
Maybe something else. Terms of service. TOS.
Yeah, be careful what you put up.
It has a butt.
Okay. Someone seems very pleased about it. Et voila, buttocks. As you do.
As you do.
Oh, okay. That's actually what Chibi
Yes,
was.
you
That's what Miss was actually referring to, and I missed it. Chibi knows what's going on. Chibi's.
I know all about Mothman butts.
And so does whoever sculpted that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there we go. That's the thing. I expect to be getting takedown notices from Twitch anytime soon. But now we move along.
But that's which would have to be a functioning platform.
Well, yeah, true. Okay, so that's Christi gives a prompt to Ragdoll, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. This time I actually have a character.
Yay!
Right, now I get to badly draw a person.
Yay! The name is Fulcrum Lestrange.
Oh, it's a Lestrange. Fun.
Yeah. Appears in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
That's a film, right?
Yeah, that's one of the films.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What was the name again?
Fulcrum Lestrange.
Fulcrum. That's a thing to do with levers, isn't it?
That's my game dictionary again. It's Fulcram.
Close. Yeah, it's
I mean, given how
Aristotle.
names work in the Wizarding world, it wouldn't surprise me if there was someone just named Fulcrum.
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Main
So
feature, they have a giant red top hat with
giant
it's also
red top.
square.
Okay. So
Very
we'll
weird.
do the top hat last. So the Lestranges are also sort of evil wizard people.
Yes.
Yes.
So we get
Like them out.
we get another evil wizard. Because that's
evil
the
wizard
family that
game.
Bellatrix. That's the same as Bellatrix's family.
Yeah.
Archimedes. That's who I was talking about, not Aristotle. Don't mind me. The owl from Sword in the Stone. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can draw out hand, holding the
Sword in the
wand.
Stone was a fun movie.
Fun movie.
I was just thinking about that.
Oh.
That is not what I wanted.
Oh man.
that was the fill, not the eraser.
Yeah.
Woo.
Not Fulcrum.
Very different. Very
Suddenly
different button.
blue.
Die.
Yeah. That's something I found out recently. Is the melody of that song sounds really nice played softly on an acoustic guitar. Because it's just arpeggios, so it sounds like something that could have been written in like the 1600s or something. It's just you wouldn't think it, but it does. I like the idea of somebody just slipping that in the background of a historical drama.
I mean, I'd do it. Like, we need more historical dramas where it's just kind of like, we've got music playing in the background. Like, I don't know,
Someone
Toxic
could
by Britney
pull
Spears
that
or
off.
something.
Oh, they did that on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's the ancient Earth ballad of Toxic.
No, see, I'm not even talking about like, are they playing Toxic? It's the song Toxic, but on like violins or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like when I recently posted that thing in music racks of like the Numa Numa song on like medieval style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bardcore?
There are
Just
so
that.
many
Yeah,
medieval
Bardcore. Get some
style songs.
Bardcore in there.
Ooh, nice hat.
Many hats.
Hats and trench coats.
Hats and trench coats.
Yeah, we're gonna have two evil people in hats, and I guess I can try and stick them in a trench coat.
I feel kind of left out. I have not drawn either a hat or a trench coat yet. So.
Well, we're mainly wearing hats to keep the blues off of us as we go underneath your dog.
That's why mine was
Keep the
thing.
blueberry jam off of you.
Yeah. I can't wait for more pictures to be posted in Discord because I just brought Discord back up and saw Mothman's butt. Like he's not even toned or anything. It's just
It's just a butt.
yeah. It's just like this is somebody who's been sitting in front of the TV for the last 10 years, not doing any exercise.
It's just that there was no reason to give him a butt. It's Mothman.
I mean, I don't know enough about the biology of moths or men.
It was just like.
Less of the name is man than moth.
Also, he is very ripped.
And he's
Also,
ripped,
the
but also has
wings
a.
are not really attached.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do appear to be riveted.
Yeah.
They went to all that detail on the butt cleft, but didn't bother thinking about how the wings joined to the back.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just
Ragdoll.
don't worry about it.
Just still talking about Mothman. And you're drawing this nice picture, and we're talking about Mothman.
To be fair, there's a lot to talk about with that particular statue.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's anything good to say, but there's a lot that can be said about it.
It looks better from the front. I think that's the thing we can agree about. Well, it does look like he's actually wearing a suit of armor, which is not. Was this like?
I mean,
Was somebody making a Mothman suit of armor, and then like their spouse found out about it? It's like, no, I'm making a statue. Honestly,
Why would you make armor with a butt in it?
comfort. There's form fitting.
A perfect seat.
Some things are more important than others. Not on a public installation that you can see all the way around.
Oh, they thought it was going to be in front of a building.
Yeah, the brief was this is going to be hanging from the top of a building.
The butt
People are
was
just going to be
for them.
looking at the front. Don't worry about the back.
They're going, you're drawing not the Mothman.
Yeah, sorry, I need to actually pay attention to what Ragdoll's doing. Stop talking about Mothman.
But talking about Mothman is so fun, though. Also, yeah, they definitely did not put like any effort into the back. Like the back of the wings has like no detail at all.
Yeah, like the front of the wings looks lovely.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. It doesn't have any detail on the back of the
No, I just noticed that. It's just.
I just noticed that too. I was too distracted by his glutes earlier.
As
Yeah,
you
I
would.
thought the butt would be enough for people to
Wait,
look
hang
at.
on. Are we uncovering the actual reason here? They made the butt hyper detailed so people wouldn't talk about the lack of detail elsewhere. It's a distraction technique.
It's working.
Yeah.
It's definitely working.
Alright. So he's a fancy wizard dude, so I'm gonna put some
Yeah. Filigree it up.
fancy...
Some grass.
Well, the series has gotten into this obsession of making every single evil person ever in Slytherin and every person
Yeah.
in Slytherin ever an evil person. So
It's called Slytherin.
might as well. Even though well, the thing is, it's canon that people like Merlin were in Slytherin. So
And he was a tricksy so-and-so. Did you know he had an owl called Archimedes? Sorry, carry on.
put some like gold in his buckle or something like that.
It's
It's fancy this time doing color.
cowboy wizard.
It's got a cowboy vibe. Kind of Clint Eastwood kind
I
of thing
like
going
it. They should make cowboy wizards. And with that,
Yeah.
I mean, someone should that is not J.K. Rowling.
on. That could
Yeah.
work. You know, I mean, that's basically what, the Mandalorian is. It's the sci-fi wizard. Sorry, sci-fi
Yeah.
cowboy. Sci-fi wizard is Jedi.
It's like, oh, I remember a Tumblr post now of like how cowboys and witches are the same thing, but like opposites.
Okay, I'm gonna need some evidence of this.
Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, I'm intrigued.
Same, actually. Well, I think this is good for now. I mean, if it's like, oh, we're just drawing a guy. Well, here's
Yeah.
a guy.
I mean, he must be standing on a lever or something. No, he's balancing a plank of wood on his head. That's.
There we go. I found it.
Witches and cowboys, separate. Big silly hats, dangerous aura, wands, guns, midnight at high noon, robes and ponchos, stockings with boots, chaps with boots, incantations, yeehaw. Okay. Throwing potions and alcohol, riding brooms at night because horses are sleeping, riding horses at day because brooms are recharging. Remember to plug your broom in before you go to sleep. Can't swim. Can't swim.
Oh.
Okay, well, there we are. We've learned something today.
This guy's disappointed.
Okay, well.
Oh, see, and here I thought he was going to be like an actual character that was present in that movie.
Yeah.
But no, he's just someone that's on that weird, creepy wall that they have in the house.
It's the face is at least more detailed than clay, but the writing is worse.
Yeah.
It's not even straight on the paper. It's
You see, and he's got more of a pointy hat thing going on here.
you got the
weirdest hat.
color of the hat pretty. You got green coat, red hat. The hair's not
So
far
good.
off. He does look a little bit more like Oscar Wilde, wearing Kermit the Frog cosplay for some reason.
Yay.
Alright. Get rid of him. Oh, that face is just so frumpy, though.
He's like, why are you?
Very disappointed.
Why am I in this film?
Why is this film like this?
Who made my hat?
I paid a lot of money for this hat, and it didn't turn out how I wanted. Okay. So that's, I guess. Chibi giving something to Christi?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. My rotor is working. Even if I don't understand it.
Between all topics, I was really laughing very hard. Okay. How do I put his name? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pronounce this name this way. Christi,
Yes.
your character from Morrowind is Mike the Liar.
Mike the Liar.
Yes.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yes,
this
he's
just
from
some
Morrowind.
is
That's
this just like some guy from like a lawyer from New York just randomly dropped into the wrong universe? He got isekai'd into suddenly he's in Morrowind.
No, it's spelled like M''AIQ
Yep. Mike.
because it's fantasy,
It's-
but
It's Mike the Liar.
Mike.
They're actually a recurring character. They're in multiple games.
Yeah, it seems familiar. Yeah, so but he is a Khajiit, so he's a kitty man.
Okay then.
undo.
Cat, you say?
And then this, I don't know if he always wears the same outfit, but in this picture, he is wearing a very tall hat, and a shirt with poofy sleeves.
All of the tall hats.
Exquisite clothes. Yeah, there's a. Sorry.
But with the cats, those ones always amuse me because it's like, on one hand you have like man cat face, and then on the other hand you have literal house cats, and they might be directly related to each other.
Yeah.
That's still my favorite bit of lore with those characters.
It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, I love that one. For a little bit, Dark and I were playing like the Elder Scrolls Online together, and just like Khajiit and like big Khajiit that you can ride, but they can't talk, and
Oh,
some
no.
can, but some can't. But they are very big, and you can ride them. You have normal Khajiit who are Khajiit, and you have cats, and you have Khajiit cats that are cats but can't talk. It's a mess.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, this character is, well, they're called the Liar, so there's obviously can't really trust what they say, but they have a page in the wiki just for all of the things that they've said. Which is fun. And this one just jumped out immediately. Just for the purposes of Chibi. It says, I do not wish to fight on horseback. It's a good way to ruin a perfectly good horse, which is to say a perfectly good dinner.
Great.
So there you go.
Thank you.
For a cat?
Okay, so that means we basically need a noodle horse now.
Oh, hang on, sorry, I've zoomed in. There we go.
This is a very fancy shirt you put this man in.
I mean,
I got the
honestly,
poofy.
that's very close.
Damn. I know my poofiness.
Yeah, you do.
Yay.
His
Is he doing a
eyes.
bleep?
Yeah.
Is he doing a bleep? Oh god. Huge eyes and a bleep. He's found something very interesting. And we
Be a
should all be
horse.
afraid.
I love this.
It's gonna be fluffy pants as well.
I accept fluffy pants. It's not right, but I accept them.
Ooh,
There's
I'm forgetting the
something
poof.
just there's just
Yeah.
something so odd with like the proportions between his head and what's going on with the rest of his body, but I don't want you to change it because it's hilarious.
It's very much like a cat's face on a regular human body.
It's just kind of like it's just got this funny like 6 cats stacked in a trench coat vibe, and I love it.
Oh my god, yes. It totally does.
That's what all the poofs of the poofy shirt and the poofy pants hide. It's just more cats in there.
Was there anything else than Khajiit in Poofy?
Big hat.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
And with big hat, I mean tall hat mostly.
Yes.
It's not wide, it's very tall.
Yes. Same
Chris,
vibe.
you are right. Also, are you speaking or are you not speaking?
No, I was just
Okay.
reading quotes.
He was hunting.
He was
Yeah, he was
hunting.
reading
the
quotes and
picture.
hunting for that picture.
Yeah.
Because yes, that has the same vibe.
Same but opposite.
Ooh. I was just going to zoom in. Apparently, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I did say tall
Tall
hat.
hat.
So.
It looks like someone just made a like really skinny layer cake and then just stuck it on his head, and now it's about to explode.
That would be nice, just trotting along, just, oh, I'm feeling peckish. I'm just going to eat a bit of my hat. Be great.
Smart.
But did anyone watch the new adaptation of Brave New World?
No.
Brave New World.
Because I think it was an
Don't really
Amazon
know
thing.
what that is.
But
Oh.
yeah, they did a new adaptation of it. I don't know why. And it's one of the few novels I've read. But the thing is, the only thing I really remember from it is right at the end, when like a journalist, because it's like a kind of old-fashioned futuristic sci-fi thing, so it doesn't quite get the future right. But there's like a journalist walks into a place and is like, "Oh yes, I wish to record this conversation," and they've got this massive top hat on, which like contains an entire like radio system and microphone and antenna, and it apparently just like weighs a ton, and so they have special boots so that they don't collapse under the weight of it. And it's like, yeah, that seems sensible. Just have a radio transmitter in your hat. I just found that very goofy. It's like, is this your idea of?
Oh god, no.
It's like somebody struggling to balance with this incredibly heavy top hat on their head.
A good place to put something like that.
I just
like
wanted to know.
Strapped around the torso, maybe.
No, balancing on the head. Yeah, I just wanted to know if that was in the modern version. Probably not, but hoped it would be.
Okay, it's gonna be a mess no matter what.
I mean, we're getting a sneak preview of Elder Scrolls 6 here. This is
Yeah, exactly. This is just what he's gonna look like.
yeah. I for one am
Mike.
consider myself privileged.
I just keep reading it as Mike.
I'm fine with calling it Mike. I wonder where, because almost everything he says is a reference to something, so it might actually be a reference to somebody called Mike.
Maybe.
Oh, I did the thing again. Can I draw? Nope. Yes.
No, yes, no.
Okay,
Draw
I'm
that.
quickly gonna fix this.
Get drawing that small wall in front of the feet.
Or a really
He's
tiny
just-
horse.
Yeah.
Or just he's standing in tall grass.
I think in Morrowind he's standing on like an island in the middle of the
Yeah,
ocean.
there we go.
Yeah.
There he is. He is hiding in the grass,
Yeah.
waiting for unsuspecting travelers.
There we go.
Wild Mike appeared.
Wild Mike. Anyway,
Here is Mike.
here is Mike.
Oh God. He looks scary.
He's
That
not
I
wearing pants.
no,
I mean,
he,
I
it
think
looks like he's like not wearing pants and like wearing really tall socks.
yeah, it does. But I think he is wearing pants, but
Yeah.
it's just really unfortunate, like coloring.
yeah.
Oh, it's the muscles again.
Yeah, polygons. Polygons are hard.
But it really looks like a clown outfit.
Yeah, honestly, like the size of the hat, you're not far off. I think.
No, I said tall hat, and I meant it.
It's just a little pointier than the one you drew.
I believe in the
hat
game it's
today.
called an exquisite hat.
Might be. I don't know.
I played a lot of Morrowind.
No, it's Colovian fur helm.
No,
But he is wearing extravagant pants.
oh, extravagant pants.
They
Yeah.
are.
Whatever.
Aww, Doggo.
There's the greater dog from Undertale. Remind me.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do? We're technically over, but I'm perfectly happy to do our traditional, all at once,
Yeah.
4-way doodle.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All good. Right. Okay. Let me mark the boundaries. Yeah.
Mark those boundaries.
I am trying. It's not very straight. No. I'm bad at marking boundaries. Don't mind me.
We're gonna cross those boundaries.
Yeah, I did a video on how to make this easier. By doing do the diagonals, then you find the center, and then from the whatever. Anyway, there you go. I'll go down here. Cross. Right, I guess. Okay, so now I am giving a prompt to Christi, and vice versa, and Chib and Ragdoll are giving each other prompts as well. Okie dokies. So, let's get the wiki back up. Christi, what have I got for you? No, you're not drawing a key. Oh, it's a universe. You're fine.
Good.
You don't. No, I'm not even going to say that. Very bleak. Ooh, okay.
And then we
Right.
click through and goes like, all right, let's try and find something that works.
Right, okay, Christi. Oh, no. What?
Yes.
You can go first.
Okay. Christi, I would like you to draw the Haunter of the Dark,
Ooh.
who is actually in an H.P. Lovecraft story, which is the first one I found. They are a gigantic black entity similar to a bat.
Mothman?
Mothman. It's only partially material, being composed of a corrosive substance capable of dissolving human skin on contact. Its most characteristic feature is its brilliant tri-lobed eye.
One tri-lobed eye.
Yeah. And it's kind of cute, actually, in this picture. So, and then there's another picture where it's not so cute. So, yeah. Mothman, well,
Yeah.
Batman.
I mean,
Batman?
that's-
Not Batman.
That's just sort of how it goes with Lovecraft.
Okay, Ragdoll, I have one for you, if you're ready.
All right.
Um, because I think this one is really funny. It has a very funny picture, in my opinion. But yours is Lizardmen. They are
Lizardmen.
creatures encountered in the Elder Scrolls arena. They are green, reptilian, and hostile creatures. They are not related to the Argonians.
I was going to say. Okay, so this
And they-
whole,
So,
Khajiit cat creature thing, that already existed with the Argonians and the Lizardmen.
Yes, they are not related to Argonians or like man or any civilized race of Tamriel. But they do fight with axes and shields.
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that's it.
this sounds like a we ran out of models, help let's repurpose some type situation.
Well, this is arena,
I
isn't
mean-
it? So they're just sprites.
Yeah, it sure does look like that. I think it's
That's
so funny.
great. That's great. Okay.
Mothman,
Not
Batman,
bad.
Lizardman. Wonderful.
Okay. So Chibi, I have one for you.
Mhm.
This is Christo, who is a character in Disgaea 5. He's an overlord who is reluctant to reveal which netherworld he rules, and only states that it's a certain giant netherworld. It turns out he is not actually an overlord, though. He is an angel in disguise, and that certain giant is actually Celestia. He wears attire that is similar to a priest with black, white, and bronze gold color scheme. His outfit composes of a shawl, long coat, and he's got red velvet devil wings, which are clip-ons, and a headband to give him a more demonic appearance. So basically, he's an angel pretending to be a demon, and apparently no one has noticed.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Research them?
Yes, have you got a thing for me, Christy?
Yes. I have Basil.
Basil?
Not Basil Mouse, but Basil. Works at the Ministry of Magic in the 90s. Works at the Department of Magical Transportation.
So he's a 90s cab driver.
He's wearing a poncho and a kilt.
That's a combination.
Yep.
Human?
So a
Wizard.
Scottish 90s cab driver. See, last time I had to draw an alligator, and now I have to draw a lizard. Somehow. What do lizard faces even look like?
Oh, don't talk to us about lizards and alligators. That's actually the reason I'm doing the H.P. Lovecraft wiki. Is I read some of his short stories while I was ill, and what was it called, the Nameless City or something?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's called the Nameless City, it automatically has a name.
True. The etymologically uncertain city. It there's the race as described in there, which is obviously indescribable, but nonetheless he gives it a shot. The description was just so funny and weird that we talked about it for a while, and I believe Christie's icon in Discord is their drawing, trying to make sense of the description, which is somewhere in between an alligator, a bulldog, a cat, a bird, human, a seal. That was the other one, seal.
Yep.
And to draw a big buff
I don't know what I'm
lizard
drawing here.
guy with an axe. How do you draw someone holding an axe?
Question.
First, you draw 2 circles, and then connect it with lines, and then add details.
Yep. Sounds about right. Good tutorial.
Lovecraft's just looking around a zoo. Yeah. Like
He really does something.
It's indescribable. It's like a seal and an alligator and a this way to the bathroom sign. Do not feed the monkeys. I'm gonna give him the big kilt. Under a poncho.
That certainly is a fashion choice.
You're a wizard. You can do what you like. Looks a little bit like 1970s Crowley. Also, second character I've drawn with sunglasses.
Need to work on my arm bits, because I keep doing this thing where I stick arms on a torso, and it's like this torso is way too wide for everything that I've just stuck on it.
Billy Connolly. There we go. Finish off the old Imperial.
Wahoo, miss.
Can you get a wahoo? No.
We have Wahoo at home.
Wahoo at home shows a picture of Wario.
Oh no.
Oh
what
wait, I
happened?
get the reference. I get the reference. And the fact that we didn't, well, Ragdoll responded, but The fact that we didn't is indicative that we knew what we were talking about, so it's fine.
What?
Gotta get a wahoo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good omen.
Yeah, I know. I missed it.
Oh.
So quite
Oh,
why I
I
replied.
thought that was just your response to that. I thought
Wait.
that was just a joke you were making.
I'm trying, miss. Also, I'm just coming to the conclusion I don't really know what a poncho is.
I mean, it basically looks like a blanket with a
Cool.
hole in the middle.
Wonderful. This is a short-sleeved poncho.
Because yeah, there's pretty much two main types of poncho styles. One of them is essentially just a shawl, like a big thick shawl type thing, and the other one is a big thick shawl type blanket thing, except there's a hole in the middle that you stick your head through. It's essentially a blanket you can put over your head.
He's also drinking.
This does
He's not a good person.
look like a lizard face. It's looking more like a dog face. How do you make it look like a lizard?
Just you know, claim you're related to Lovecraft, you'll be fine. It's like a lizard, like a dog. They're like the same thing, right? They're both indescribable.
Everything is indescribable.
Well, because the thing is, with a lot of other animals, it's like, oh, you've got these like little details you can add. Like with dogs, it's like ears and whatnot. But lizards, it's just a smooth head most of the time. And it's not like with crocodiles where you can like add teeth and stuff
You can add
to the
horns.
snout bit.
I
So
guess.
it's like,
And the spiky bits.
yeah, that looks like an ear. Do not stick it there. On the top, maybe. No, that looks like ears too. Jesus. Maybe if I put like a set of them. That looks weird. Maybe if I spikes going back a bit. Instead of straight up. That looks a little better. We'll go with it. Let's see. Lizards usually have slightly different colored belly.
Sure, there's a taxi driver in London. It's yeah. Don't get in their cab. Will not end well for you, I think. See now
If I refresh the page, do I mess everything up?
I don't think so, because it's on an external server, right? So
Just because my screen is all messed up,
oh.
so I can't actually zoom in and out and everything.
I think you should be alright.
Yay!
It's externally hosted.
Yeah, it's an external server, and as far as I can tell, Chris is the one who sort of like owns it, quote unquote.
I own this website.
You made this?
I made this.
You didn't give me pen pressure.
Remind me.
There's explicit piece of code in the programming that detects your IP address and turns off pen pressure.
How dare you? I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
This is.
Well, I guess I'm done.
I guess I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. I guess.
Ragdoll, you still going?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
quite
sorry,
sure how
is
I can get those.
Um,
Oh,
I-
that's adorable, Christi.
Roll anymore.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Viking boy.
Oh, I love Angel in Disguise.
He thinks he's subtle.
And the cute
You
little
drew a flipping car.
kind of. I drew a morphing car.
Oh my god.
Chris, I love this match.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this. I had a plan. Not quite where it went.
You
Oh.
drew a car that looks like a car and a musical character. How dare?
But you.
That's a 0, Phil.
Yeah,
Bless
I'm
the
pretty
child.
sure I've seen this man before.
Not an
Not an
Argonian.
Argon.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a Garnonian. Don't worry about it.
Oh, and Dumbledore's back.
Well, wonderful. Right, that's. I mean, I don't think we have
Right.
to reveal what these things look like, but I think this is.
I mean, I'm going to reveal what these
Yeah. Here is
look like, if only so
Lizardmen.
that I can.
Oh,
Hello. Hello, just dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur with an axe and a shield. That's
It's just
Yeah, it is exactly what you said on the tin.
dinosaur.
it's actually kind of awesome.
To the point that you need to question, why did they call it Lizardman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is.
That's our
This is-
wizard, I guess.
Wizard and Poncho and Guild.
I
Yeah.
quite liked
Aw.
that outfit. I got the
Yeah.
moustache.
Yeah,
He makes it work.
Did you mention a moustache, or did I just?
I made it work.
And it is like the
Okay,
proper
so-
the full kilt thing going all the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
amazed
you're
I got
right. It
even
is,
anywhere close.
and that poncho is the more so the poncho style where it's essentially just a large blanket you sort of wrap around yourself is the older, more traditional. Because basically that's what you did is you weaved a giant blanket and it was more or less waterproof because it was made out of wool. And yeah, that's an old. So he's wearing an old style poncho and an old style kilt. Very nice
More-
traditional boy.
I tried to be silly here, and
Well,
I got
it-
close.
the description is silly. It's a wizard that's trying to look like a muggle and not succeeding.
That's fair. Ooh, hello.
That's an anime boy.
Yes, that is an anime boy. That is Christo. You can kind of clearly see the headband there in his hair
I mean,
by his horns, and it's like, yeah, that's.
No.
But
Trying.
yeah,
some
as-
level of slickness over here.
I want to
Yeah.
see these two characters interacting. Neither of them know about each other.
The
Both of
wiki
them-
doesn't seem to have any pictures of him for sure in his angel form, but the fun thing is there's an implication that he is another character as well. This will make more sense once I actually play the games and you can see what's going on. So this is potentially what he looks like without, the cosplay on.
Yeah.
A
I just
cosplaying angel.
want these two angels to interact, both thinking the other is a demon.
Yeah. But both kind of suspicious and think maybe they're in it. I can't let my guard down though.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyone saying anything? Did my internet go?
oh yeah, we're talking.
Oh, I hear you now.
Hello.
Oh.
We were talking about angels. Anyway, there's a little thing.
Why was my first thought Venom, like from Spider-Man?
Probably the tongue.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. There was actually 2 pictures because of course there's no consistency here. And the other one is significantly less because I think that's kind of cute. This isn't.
Yeah, kind of. In a weird way.
Oh.
It's
That is pretty cool.
It's
Yeah.
very cool.
yeah. It's
That
big.
one's just an eye, though.
Yeah, it's supposed to have 3 eyes. What's going on with this? Or like a 3. What was it? 3 lobed 3.
3 eyelids.
I don't know.
What was it? It
I
was a
understood
3.
3-lidded.
Yeah, it said 3 something. Oh, trilobed eye.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I understood
Um,
it as 3 eyelids.
Yeah, Christi's puppy is very good.
Thanks.
I do not know how these 4 characters meet, but I would like to find out.
Yeah. I mean, your character time travels in the car to all of them. But
Yeah.
other than that.
Yeah,
this-
he's the taxi that picks them up.
Is this
This is-
sorry? Is this guy like the sort of dropout cousin of the lady from the magic school bus? It's just like he's got his magic taxi.
Yeah. This is
Very
serious
sus guy driving around.
unfortunate car rides.
Yeah, sorry about the spar and miss. It was, I couldn't work out a way to show it underneath the poncho, but I did think about that. Yeah, these are all good draws. I do like how your lizard man is sort of like is not like threatening with the axe. It's more like, hey, look what I found.
Look at this axe I found.
Look at this. I'm pretty pleased with it.
Yeah, he's just coming up to, you're like, hey, Steve, look what I found. And then you stab him.
Oh.
Morrowind.
Aw.
Also, yes, Miss, Christo there is drawn with very small feet. There's a design thing in Disgaea where, like, a lot of characters have got, like, really, really skinny legs. Where you're just kind of like, I'm not quite sure how you're standing up on those twigs.
I thought it was a kind of foreshortening.
Yeah, look, sort of.
It's sort of that, but also no, some of the characters just have like really skinny legs. And then some of the characters have like really wide pants.
If it was proper foreshortening, like the head would be a lot bigger. Because like the torso is very long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either that or the legs go up a lot further and the legs are much wider apart than I thought. I think they look cool.
But yeah, he does look pretty neat. Yeah, like I said, it's just so funny to me with his design because it's like headband clearly there, but a lot of characters in Disgaea are just kind of oblivious.
The best kind of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Something very obvious to which they are oblivious. Well, that was a good time.
Yeah. It was.
Thank you for doodling and doing good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for making this happen.
Mothman, I
Right,
forgot
and now
about
we
that.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the obligatory turn
I
everything
think
on.
we all wanted to be.
Yeah, I unfortunately can't do that because my screen no work.
Oh,
That's all right.
Just the eyes of my first drawing, just like.
Is looking very disgruntled.
he's judging every drawing that came after him.
Yep. I'm not
That's for
having a
sure.
good time.
No. There we go. I turned them on for me. I don't know if.
People.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, there we are. What a wonderful doodle. Don't know if stream
I like
dropped out.
how
stream dropped
everything's sort of messed up except for the very clear censored
out. Yeah.
that you have there. There's no hiding that. There's no hiding that. Try as we might.
If you would have carried on with the blue bucket fill, that would have showed up, and that would have hidden a few crimes. One of these days, I'm going to be brave enough to do that, but not today. Yeah, thank you for draws. Thank you for coming along, having a good time. Yeah. So I'm gonna do all the end stream stuff now. So say goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, but you know what I mean. So you have the opportunity to do so.
We're saying
Goodbye.
bye to the stream. Goodbye. Bye,
Yeah.
stream.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Stuff. I was gonna say a thing, and it's gone. So yeah, thank you for coming along. Thank you, Miss Kiro. Anyone else who's here? Thank you also to Ragdoll, Christi, and Chibi for obviously doing the doodles. Yeah. So on Tuesday, we're gonna carry on with 16 symbols. It's been a couple of weeks, but we'll get on with it. We're now in the big city, wherever that is, and yeah. We'll do that. I will endeavour tomorrow. I have the evening off. I will endeavour to update the website with the story because it hasn't been updated for quite a while. But yeah, hopefully that can get all done and we can work out what on earth's happening in the story because I don't really know. Yes. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. I mean, the rest of my weekend is probably about an hour before I sleep. So. It's not much else really. It's a bank holiday tomorrow, but I have to work, so because I haven't for a week. Yeah. So thank you, and I'll see you around. I'll play some music now. I'll play that. I'll play the piece of music that I made out of sound effects from Riven this morning because Miss mentioned it during the stream. Yeah, it's not great, but it's short. Have a wonderful time. I'll see you around. Look after yourselves. Have a good week. Good week ahead of you and all that. Yeah. Be good and nice and look after yourself. Goodbye.